Back in me old pirating days.
Excuse me, I'd like a room, please.
3 pence a room. Second door upstairs to the right.
Thank you. Oh, jeez, I'm sorry.
You should have seen the look on your face.
Sorry again, sir. I'll buy you a new drink right away.
Nonsense, lad. Nothing to start a war over. In fact, I'll buy us both a round if you're willing to listen to a proposition I have.
I suppose a little nip won't hurt.
Barkeep, 2 mugs full. And what brings ye to this island?
Nothing in particular, really. Just thought I'd do a little traveling and see what else is out there.
Ah, so it's adventure you seek, eh, lad? Have ye any seafaring skills?
Why do you ask?
I'm just one shipmate away from starting my search for the greatest treasure ever to be discovered. Perhaps ye possess the skills I'm looking for. Well, lad, what have ye?
Well, I'm really only proficient in cooking, so I'm afraid I can't be of much help to you.
You'll do just fine. Don't you know? A good cook is as valuable to a safe voyage as the ship herself.
I suppose I hadn't thought of that. However, I'm afraid I'm going to have to decline. I'm not exactly the type to go searching for treasure.
Don't worry. This isn't pirate's treasure I'd be after. I can tell you're an honest lad, as am I. If you give me a chance to explain myself, you'll see this bounty's worth the effort. However, I wouldn't want any of these bearded rats eavesdropping, so if you kindly let us continue this conversation in private, you won't regret it.
So, what was it you wanted to tell me?
Well, surely you've seen the light in the sky over the past few days, eh?
Yeah, everyone's been talking about it.
Aye, lad, and I'm certain every explorer, astrologist, and scientist in the world be discussing it too. But I know something they don't. It was 20 years ago, back in me old pirating days. We came across a map headed towards an unknown island. We eventually found ourselves in an uncharted cave that hadn't been touched for centuries. There were plenty of gold and jewels to be found. I, on the other hand, couldn't take me eyes off some peculiar paintings. A good friend of mine, Elaine, had noticed them as well. What do you think?
Took a little while, but I think I got it. Look here. Gift to the worlds. Great rock in heavens becomes 8. One of 8 finds home, flying up in the sky, burning so grand, shrinking down to a grain of sand. And then it goes on to say, whoever finds this piece of sand will be given the gift of all knowledge of things to come and things that ever have been. Neat.
Huh, wouldn't that be something? Eventually, I gave up pirating because I knew I could do better than risking life and limb for a week's worth of food and drink. I wanted something greater. I didn't know what that was until a few days ago when I saw that light in the sky. I knew exactly what it was, and I knew it was a treasure worth finding.
So, what you're saying is you want to go looking for a grain of sand?
Aye.
Do you even know where to look?
Well, not exactly, but...
With all due respect, do you have any idea how absurd that sounds?
Aye, lad. At least I'll know I spent my time doing what's in my bones as best as I know how. And what of you? Will you sail with me? Think of it. This opportunity will only come knocking once in your life. You'll be blind to pass it up. What say ye?
Well, sure, why not?
Fantastic, lad! We start tonight! Once we find Elaine, she'll be able to help us gather any information that's out there on the gift of the worlds, and we'll be one step closer. I have a feeling this could be the start of a great journey.